Cats of all sizes can be found roaming through every community. If you spot a few, they're referred to as feral cats. Today, Governor John Carney signed into law House Bill 235 that will protect these free roaming cats.
Community cats are going to be protected under the animal cruelty statute so that they'll have the same protections as owned cats or owned dogs or any other animal. Hello, kitty. And also, mainly what it's going to do is it's going to allow animal shelters to enact return to field programs, which means that cats are going to come in, trapped, free roaming, unowned cats are going to be trapped by good Samaritans, brought into the shelter, spayed or neutered, vaccinated, ear tipped so that they'll know that they have already been vaccinated, and then returned out to the community.
The new law encourages spaying, neutering, and vaccinating feral cats by removing penalties for their caretakers.
So it's really important for people to get your own pets fixed. There's a state spay-neuter program available for people if you're on public assistance, $20 to get your pet fixed. Get your cats fixed quickly. They can start having babies as young as 5 months of age, and they can have several litters a year. So if you can't afford to get your cat fixed, go to a local shelter and find out how you can get on the list to get them fixed through the state or through a local shelter's low-cost spay-neuter program.
House Bill 235 also removed the term keeper with the phrase free roaming cat caretaker.
Some people feeding cats don't want to come forward because they're afraid that they're going to get in trouble by their local government or neighbors. And so this bill basically gives people confidence that the state recognizes that trapping and neutering feral cats and adopting out kittens is the right, effective way to go, and that shelters should be working with people in the community and municipalities to get the job done. So just that recognition alone opens the door.
State Representative Michael Mulrooney said he's been working for 4 years to get the legislation approved.
Sounds like an easy bill, right? You want to take care of cats, fix them so their population's not growing. But here we are 4 years later. We finally got it done.
Legislation comes to members of the General Assembly in lots of different ways, mostly here in Delaware from our constituents. Some constituents are a little bit more special than others, I think, Mike, in that respect. I think we could probably appropriately call this the Sue Mulrooney Animal Protection Bill. But to all the people who've had a hand in the piece of legislation, animal welfare legislation is very, very difficult. The time it took to get this legislation passed is an indication of that. Lots of issues that collide. Everybody with the best interests of the animals in the state and their own organizations at hand, but oftentimes there are challenges. We thank all the folks at the Office of Animal Welfare for the great work that you're doing there, and really for the volunteers and advocates, so many of you who are here.
As you've heard, this has been a long time coming, many meetings and many discussions about this bill, but I think what has come out of it is something we can all be proud of. What I think is most meaningful about the process that we went through is that for the first time we brought together a very diverse group of people to sit and discuss the issue of cat overpopulation. Whether you're an animal advocate, a bird advocate, environmentalist, veterinarian, or public health advocate, you have very different interests and perspectives, but everybody came to the table to talk about this, which was really, really meaningful. And what came out of that was a much greater understanding and respect for each other's points of view. And this legislation is a result, which definitely included some compromises along the way. It was a very collaborative process.
With the new law into effect, the population of free roaming cats is expected to reduce within our communities. House Bill 235 is the best approach to protecting these unowned cats. Reporting in Wilmington, Delaware, Yesenia Taveras, WITN22.